Hey guys, Graham here from therecordingrevolution.com. Got a mixing tip for you today. It's called the reverse vocal swarm, or that's what I'm calling it. And it's nothing new, but it is a great way to kind of fill in some gaps in a section of your song where you're maybe at the end of the mix and you need something else to bring a texture or a layer to a part of the song. I have a song here where when we got to the bridge, um, the vocal goes up, it changes a little bit, a cool harmony, and it sounds fine, but it seems a little bit empty. So take a listen to the bridge by itself, and then I'll show you what I've done to kind of fill in the gaps.
We will live this hope that will hold through the night. A hope that transforms every life.
All right. So it's fine. There's just some gaps in the vocal, and it seemed like it was a little bit empty arrangement wise to me. So I said, what can I do to put something in the gaps here? And one thing you can do is take part of a vocal track and just maim it up to the point where it's unrecognizable and bury it just below the mix so that it's kind of like this weirdness that's happening that it only becomes apparent in the breaks in the vocal. And I want to show you how that was helpful to me in this mix. All I did was actually come to the lead vocal, which is right here, and actually took verse 1, okay, which is right here.
Son of God loves pure light.
I just took this whole phrase and I copied it. And then what I did was I want to open up another track. Okay, so I'm going to make a separate vocal track here. Call it, I don't know, vocal swarm. I call it the swarm because if it's done right, it feels like it's just building up out of nowhere, swarming around. And I just pasted this audio on there, right? So up here it says this is my bridge. This is where I know everything's happening. So I went ahead and just pasted it right there. And then I went ahead and just reversed it. In Pro Tools, there's an Audio Suite plugin called Reverse, but any audio editor should have a reverse function. And it does exactly that. It literally reverses the audio wave. So it's sung backwards now. Take a listen. You get the idea, right? It's kind of it's kind of cool. Oh man. So what I did was just take this part and I'm putting it right here. And what I want to do is start with an EQ. I want to filter it out a little bit, okay? I don't need it to be full bodied. It's not the main vocal. So you could simply engage, a high pass filter, roll off a lot of low end. Then a low pass. So it's muffled, then. Okay, yeah, so you have like a more muffled, tame sound. It's not going to stick out in the mix too much. And then here's the trick. You want to put some kind of just crazy dynamic delay of some kind on it. A delay that just allows it to sort of spin out of control. I think I had a good preset here somewhere. All right, so it's spinning, it's echoey, and then all I have to do is kind of bury it in the mix right underneath everything else that's going on and see what parts poke out, if it's annoying, if it's out of the key, if it needs to be moved around. So let's take a listen.
And we will live this hope that will hold through the night. A hope that transforms
know that it's too quiet. It's not sticking out in the mix. And then what I'm going to do is actually take, this is a cool line here. I like this one here, the way it ends. I like that. So I'm going to take this part here, copy it, just kind of paste it. So you can move parts around. I mean, who cares? It's not really like it's a phrase that he's singing. It's just background glue. And with a little bit of a compressor on it, I might be able to get a better level. Let's take a listen.
Hope that we'll hold through the night. A hope that transforms every
All right.
life.
So you can fine tune that all you want. If you find a note that you don't like I don't know if I really loved how this note ended, you could chop it off, fade it out, and you get it. It just kind of creates this swarm in there that's filling in some of the glue, and especially you notice it in the pockets, you know, where there's gaps. So like what you could do is simply cut this. I know that the harmony stops singing here, and so I want the gap to be a little more apparent here. So maybe let's try this. And there you have it. It's just something simple, something underneath the mix, something to play with. It gives you another piece of audio that might just fit in the gaps nicely on a part of your song where there's just something missing. The swarm vocal, play around with it, might be fun for you guys. Again, this is Graham here at therecordingrevolution.com. Hope you guys are making some great music this week. We'll talk to you soon.